We're in a city built on 7 hills, and the fans hoping to see 7 points on the board early. We're at Cincinnati's Paycor Stadium. We've reached the halfway mark of the regular season. A lot of work left to do as we're away in Week 9. Here's Jamal Agnew on the return. And nearly to the 35-yard line before he goes out of bounds. So following the return, looks like somebody's shaken up. Trainers out to determine how severe this may be. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Shot.
Running for the first time with a Tennessee rookie. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Gun.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
11 MT, 11 MT. 11. Shot.
Burrow out of the shotgun. To left sideline, complete. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Let's get set.
1st and 10 from the
11,
41.
11 Thomas. 11 Mighty. 11 Mighty. Shot.
Here's a give for Wright. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Kate, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here we go.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Here we go. Shot.
From the 37. Ooh, on him quick there, and they bring him to the turf. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
12. 11 Thomas. 12. Shot.
3rd and long. Here's Burrow. That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Wright running out of the gun. And he'll pick up a little down to the 12-yard line. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Here we go.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Shot.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Here we go, here we go.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
11. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. God.
Burrow back to throw. Caught near the pylon. Good gain here as he heads out of bounds. 9-yard pickup, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
On 1, ready?
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
11. God.
They look to run with Moss, and he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Gun.
It's 2nd and goal.
God.
He'll try to do it himself. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. Stuffed once again, and now suddenly they're left with 3rd and goal.
So often we talk about the individual having to move on to the next play. Well, that was a perfect picture of the collective. That defense staring down 2nd and 1 rose to the occasion collectively.
So now, here's 3rd and goal.
God.
They run in from the gun with Wright. And he'll bring it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals finish up an excellent opening series. Jalen Wright with the touchdown. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And they won't return this, so with the new rules and because it hit in the landing zone first, the touchback will only come out to the 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. Right.
Fields looking to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Play action, Fields. This is hauled in by Myers. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
They motion the tight end over. Inside handoff goes to Madison. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Here we go, Scott.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Jump clear. Go.
Off play action, it's Fields. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. And the Bengals will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
Scott.
Running behind center with right. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Up the gut, they go with Moss. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on quarter 1. Neither side separating much so far. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this.
On 1, ready?
Time for our 2nd quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin.
Here we go.
They'll begin the quarter with 2nd and 8.
11, 11 MT, 11 MT. 11. Scott.
Burrow from the gun. He'll get this one to Brown. And they make the tackle at the 38. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
On 1, ready?
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Scott.
Play action now. Burrow. Got his target. It's Higgins. And he's tackled for a short gain.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Here we go.
2nd down now, 7 to
11,
go.
11. Scott. 11. 11 MT, take. Scott.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
Oh, look at those savvy linebackers. They're just right in the middle of everything, aren't they, Kate? And it seems like at times they are the quickest reactions as well. He needed a quick one right there to get a finger on the throw and change its direction.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Gun. Scott.
Burrow setting up the play action. He's got it near the 10. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. That one goes for 25 yards. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
On one, ready? Side.
Brown on the inside give. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game, right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Let's get set.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Side.
Running this one left. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Romeo Doubs touchdown. Wow, how about the timing on that call? They catch him off guard, and it's an easy score on that wide receiver run.
That's exactly right. They crossed up the defense there, busted some tendencies. What a great call. And what great vision as a ball carrier. You don't always see that from wide receivers. That is a job well done.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Trey Tucker to return it. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Good. Angel.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Throw left side, complete. And he gets it up close to the 25 before he's out of bounds.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Here we go, son.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
You got a mini basement. Why not? Right?
From the 23. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Here we go, son. Side.
Fields now on 3rd. He gets this one to Myers. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. That one ends up a gain of 6. And that's good for a Raiders 1st.
Here we go. Right.
Shotgun handoff to Lavin. The ball's out. The ball's out. He lost it. And the fumble recovery is made. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is at a premium on every down, every distance.
Here we go.
But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a 20-zip lead. Jalen Wright with the touchdown. This was a clear passing down, Brock, and the run surprised all of us, and there it goes for a touchdown.
That's well said. Rewarded for going against the grain. Common sense analytics tell you throw it. But the surprise paid dividends.
That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 11. Right.
Back to throw. Here's Fields. Catch is made down the right sideline. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Ready?
Big play gets him across midfield, sets him up 1st and 10 from the 40.
Right.
Here's Fields to throw. He's got the hook up to Adams. And he's taken down at the 30. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Go.
Fields on 1st down. This will be cut by Adams. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Enough goes to Madison, running right. And he'll go down here at the 16. He manages a gain of 8 there. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
Go ahead. Find me an offense that won't take that type of efficiency on every snap. Listen, it was good execution, a quality gain, and it moved the sticks.
11. Right.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Here we go.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Right.
Now Fields. The throw is caught. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. We're to the 2-minute warning from the jungle. The Raiders at a deficit. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go. Press right. Right.
Up the middle they go with Madison. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Raiders chop some of the lead off before the half. Daniel Carlson on for the PAT. That one splits the uprights. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Returning it from the 4. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
11. Here we go. 11.
They send the tight end in motion.
Dot.
Here's a give inside to right. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
All right, here we go. Second down.
11, 11, 11, 11. Here we go. 11, Thomas.
Putting the tight end in motion.
12, 12, 12. 11, Thomas. 12, 12, 12. 11, Mighty. 11, Mighty. 11, 11. Stop.
Burrow out of the shotgun. This finds Downs. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. He picks up 28 on the play. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
Here we go. Stop.
Here's Burrow. Completes this one to Chase. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
11, Mighty. Here we go, here we go. Stop.
Now running right. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
Stop. Stop.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, short of the 15. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
On 1, ready?
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10.
Stop.
This is right. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles
11,
and keep those legs pumping.
Get set. Stop.
They'll run with Moss. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. Just 1 yard on the run. Still in good shape, though, with 2nd and goal from the 2. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Evan McPherson on for the Bengals field goal. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Only time left for 1 more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. It doesn't get much easier than this. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. We've hit halftime here in Cincinnati. The Bengals carrying a lead into the locker room. Now it's down to Florida, where Jonathan Coachman is standing by in Orlando for the EA Sports Halftime Report. As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our 3rd quarter. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. It's an excellent return, but he gets popped at the end of it.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, We have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. And that's exactly what they did.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. One strike. Right.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Short pass caught by his tight end. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
No muss. Right.
On 1st and 10, it's Fields. Complete, it's Myers. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Here we go, son.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Go.
He's got it, room to run. And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Another throw for Fields. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. He's got it in the red zone. It's a gain of 22. And that's good for Raiders first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They'll come up 1st and 10.
Up. West right pitch. Right.
Working inside the red zone. He brings it in. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay a game. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. So now from further back, another try at 1st and goal.
Here we go. Sit high.
They'll run here following the penalty. And the reverse call pays off. Some decent yardage before he's brought down.
Well, this offense is trying to keep the defense off balance down here in the red zone. Mixing in receiver runs with everything else they love to do. And the best part is, it's working. He gets them several yards on that play.
Go.
Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal.
We're going out right here. Right.
Out of the gun, Madison. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. It's a gain of a yard, but they needed just a couple more inches. 3rd down.
Don't jump. Ready? Right.
Here's Madison again. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown. The Raiders cut into the lead coming out of halftime. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Here's Charlie Jones with the return. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20.
On 2.
They're out and set, 1st and 10.
11, 11, 11, 11. Stop.
Moss with a run to start this 3rd quarter. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Here we go.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Here we go. 11, 11. 11, 11, 11. 11 MT, tape. 11 MT. Stop.
Here's a give for Wright. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that 1st down.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
On 1st down, it's Moss. And he's brought down after a short gain. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Play action now, Burrow. To the left sideline, complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
I can guarantee you that's going to be in Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
He easily had the yardage for a 1st, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a 1st down pickup.
Here we go, here we go.
All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10.
12, 12, 12. Stop.
Here's Wright on the carry. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, that's why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Throwing is Burrow. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
Well, both ends of their defense nearly came away with a huge play. Another step, and they sacked the quarterback. But even still, the hit altered the throw and almost set up a takeaway.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Let's get set. Stop.
Quickly looking left, and it's complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on a field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
He fields it from the 8. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we we go. Right.
Play action, Fields. He's on the move. He takes it himself.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway. Ugh.
So we hit the end of the third quarter. It's Raiders football, and they'll get to work, coming into the quarter trailing. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Here we go. Go.
First down throw for Fields. That's Mayer. He's got it. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Fields to throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Here we go, son. Right.
Looking to throw Fields. It's into the hands of Wright. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Vegas first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Now first run of the game, Zamir White. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on first down. You just want some yards to set up an easier second down play. But they will take that execution every time.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for first and 10.
Hey, Monday. Right.
Fields out of the gun. Escapes the pocket. And he gets this forward to the 19.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Extend. Right.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. This is hauled in by Myers. And he's out of bounds at the 3. Oh, nearly got to the end zone there. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it first and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Here we go. Good.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
Right.
He's got it on the bootleg. Flushed out of the pocket. And this will be a Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders now within one score in the fourth. It's a Justin Fields touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist, and you got to be an artist that can create when things break down, and that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he made a push for the 30-yard line before going out just a bit shy. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
12, 12, 12. Got.
A give to right. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in a locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Here we go.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
11, 11, 11. 11 MT, Kate. 11 MT, dot.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. And the Raiders get there and take him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
We get so stuck, Kate, on decision-making being the ball in the hands and where's he throwing it. The ball in the hands in the passing game, and what kind of decision is he going to make? When in reality, in this game, in the 4th quarter, decision-making is also knowing when to salvage a play. Salvage that real estate that's so important to try to play a little.
They did it! He made the interception! Trayvon Merrick has it. And the Raiders have some new life in the 4th.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Yep. Yep.
They'll go right back to Madison. Brushes him off with ease. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
You know, coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. Call it no gain that time, and they'll have 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line in the defense.
And he gets in. Touchdown. The Raiders come through to tie it in the 4th. Devontae Adams, the touchdown. Not sure we can call these gadget plays anymore, partner. Not like we could in the early 2000s, right? Because receivers who can run it, well, they become an important part of many NFL offenses, especially down in the red zone.
And that's because the reality you face is there's only so many conventional plays, really. There's only so many reps you can get in during the practice week, so many different opportunities and traditional sets. But when you got an outlier like this, when you got a wide receiver who can run it like a running back, it presents a whole nother set of issues for defenses.
Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Quick hitter complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. 35 on the pickup. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger gain.
Here we go.
Running behind center with right. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Come on, ready?
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Here we go, here we go. Shot.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on 3rd down.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Gun. Shot. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. 11 MT. 11 MT. Shot.
Looking to throw it. It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
Well, Kate, that wasn't a fast enough break for the interception, but it was good enough and a good enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
Big moment coming up for Evan McPherson on this attempt. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. So from a mile away, they'll send out the field goal unit to take a shot at this one. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. He didn't get enough into it. Oh, it just comes down shy of the crossbar. And they fail to claim that lead. They're still down by a point.
Hey, Kate, I'm not going to claim to be the kicking whisperer or know every detail, but I do know this. Much like on a golf course, when you come up short on a shot, it's because you hit it fat. You just didn't hit it solid. To come up short right there, that kicker hit a little ground before he ever hit the ball.
1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48.
Here we go.
Inside handoff goes to Madison. And he's able to work this down to the 41. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. And they'll kneel this down.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.